Hello everyone, my name is LuSE and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the performance of the Lusaka Stock Exchange in the first quarter of 2025. From the top performing stocks to the key financial indicators, I've got you covered. So whether you're investing, you're researching, you're window shopping, or you're just curious about Zambia's financial markets, I've got you. Stick around. Let's start with the big picture. The LuSE All-Share Index. So the LuSE All-Share Index dropped from about 15,500 in the fourth quarter of 2024 to about 15,300 in the first quarter of 2025. This has been due to some negative changes in the prices of some companies on the stock market, such as CEC and Standard Chartered Bank, among others. Usually when you lose your iPhone or you want to know where your car is, you insert something that we call a tracker. So in the same vein, the All-Share Index is a tracker that tracks the performance of all the companies listed on the Lusaka Stock Exchange. It is simply an economic indicator that shows how the economy is doing. So another important term is what we refer to as market cap. So the market cap or the market capitalization is simply the value of a stock market. So in Zambia, the Lusaka Stock Exchange has a market capitalization of about 2.7 United States dollars, and it has daily trades of about 50,000. Some days they go as high as 200,000 and above, and this averages an amount of about 3 million Zambian kwacha. Let's begin with the star of the show. My man, Shoprite Holdings, saw its share price rise from 250 to 285 in the first quarter of 2025. Yes, and you know how the Kamandeke from Aviator keeps going high? That was Shoprite in this first quarter. 250 kwacha to 285 kwacha represents a capital gain of about 35 kwacha, which is one of the primary ways in which people make money on the stock market: dividends and capital gains. Number 2, Bama TXN, baby send some money. Yes, so number 2 on the list is Airtel. So Airtel Zambia, some gain in its share price. It jumped from about 43.5 kwacha per share to about 50.72 during the same period under review. This next one tempts me to use the lyrics. I won't sing, but I'll just say them. You're sweeter than sugar from Mazaboka. You're sweeter than honey from America. You're addictive than ganja from Jamaica. We're talking about no other than Zambia Sugar. So Zambia Sugar jumped from 36.1 to 37 kwacha in this quarter, the sweetest shares on the stock market. Now CEC, despite dropping from 13.81 to 13.47, are still a major player in the game. So some of the issues they've been having are issues to do with the debts, with KCM and those court wrangles they've been having, and it's still a big player nonetheless, and it's a company that someone should still look at investing. I think it's my favorite stock if I was to be biased, but in this video we're just talking about the top performers and top movers in the first quarter of 2025. Another mention is Real Estate Zambia, which began quoting its share price in United States dollars, and it's going for $0.07. If you're invested in any of these 5 stocks that we've mentioned above, please let me know how you feel about their performance in the first quarter of 2025. Were you impressed? Were you disappointed? Are you still watching? What are your comments? Please let me know. What's driving these market moves? As you may be aware, Zambia recently experienced its worst drought. Mentality is very important. You still have to move despite the challenges. So let's see how the sectors in Zambia responded to the drought that we faced in 2024. That you should note is whatever happened in 2024 has an impact on the results that were seen in 2025. So the two cannot be seen in different lights, but they have to be seen holistically. Sector, we have CEC, and CEC saw its revenue go up by 43%. It saw its profit after tax go up by 30%. Its dividends were up by 9%, and the cash from operations was also up by 39%. The dip in the share price, the scorecard of CEC still looks fine. Expect the share price to bounce back and even become higher than before. So Zanaco saw its profit up by 3% from 1.3 billion to about 1.7 billion. The operating income was also up by 6%, and operating cost was up by 10%. So we can say it actually reacted well to the impacts of the drought. Another sector is telecommunications. So Airtel Zambia So its customer base increased by 7.7%. It has about 10 million customers. So imagine this, half the population of Zambia uses Airtel Zambia. Airtel money transactions and all those things are what's moving the company and making sure that the company is hitting ground and breaking records. It's up by 22%. Its profit, it's down by 1%. Declared a dividend of about 3.24 kwacha. So in case you're wondering where to focus your investment strategy next, these sectors could actually offer you some interesting opportunities. So don't just park your money. If you are saving your money, you're not getting any richer because of inflation. But if you're investing your money, this money is fighting that inflation, and you find maybe what your 500 was worth a couple of months ago it will have more value. For example, let's say if your 500 kwacha was invested in ShopRite, if ShopRite gains by 35 kwacha on all those shares that you bought, it means your 500 kwacha is worth more than it was before you invested. So let's keep investing. So looking ahead, what should we keep our eyes on? So I would say keep your eyes on Jesus and company announcements such as the annual general meetings, as the majority of companies are scheduled to have their AGMs in the month of March 2025. So attending an AGM not only affords you, the shareholder, a chance to have your voice heard, to vote, to know what's happening in the company, but it helps you appreciate the company even more as a part owner of that company, and then you get your voice to be heard even as decisions are being made. You have a chance to vote and have a say in how the company is going to move going forward. So make sure you attend at least an AGM this year. If you have shares in that company, it can be attended both physically and virtually. As long as you have shares in that company, you should receive an email inviting you as a shareholder to attend those meetings. So even if you didn't want to attend the AGMs because you feel it's like a waste of time and you don't really care about the company, but AGMs is where dividends are also decided. So sometimes Airtel might say, we already gave out a 3 kwacha in the first quarter of 2025, should we still give another one? And then as a shareholder, you'll be there and you'll be like, hey, we want more money, more TXN, so you'll be there to vote. So make sure you attend those AGMs if you own shares in those respective companies. In closing, I would just like to know what have been the standout stocks for you so far, stretching all the way back from 2024 up to the first quarter of 2025. Your Q1 2025 LuSE market wrap. Which stocks are you most excited about? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you found this helpful. See you in the next update. Adios.